Great to be here. Trying to get my camera situated here. Great to be here. Great to be here with you all. Thank you for joining the call. A real quick message today. I just wanted to touch a little bit on supplements. I know, whether we're starting our fitness journey or whether we're knee deep in it, supplements always come up. Like, what do I take? What do I need? And so I put together a handout, and I'll share the link to it in our group chats. I'll make sure Alba and Latoya have it so they can share it wherever they want to. But I just wanted to go over real quickly what that looks like when it comes to fitness and health, because, when it comes to supplements, the key thing I want you all to remember is that supplements are meant to bridge the gap in addition to healthy eating. So they're not meant to necessarily replace things that you just don't want to eat or something like that, but they're really meant to bridge the gap between what you're getting in your diet and what you need total as far as supporting health and supporting fitness. And there are some supplements, which I'll go over here in a minute, that are super important when it comes to health and fitness specifically, because, when we're exercising, when we're changing our diet, our body is trying to adjust to all that. We're doing something new, something different, and our bodies are like, whoa, hold on here a second, we got to adjust. So the supplements help our bodies to get those nutrients to say, okay, it's going to be okay. We're going to work with this. We're going to put all the pieces together and build you the body that you want. But we just need to have these key elements, these key nutrients in order to be able to do that. So I will try to share my screen here. Oh, is it possible for me to have the ability to share my screen, to share the handout? Or I don't know if you want to, it doesn't matter to me. Okay, perfect. All right.
Couldn't even hear me. I was telling you a whole, you got it.
No problem. Can you see my screen okay? All right, perfect. And I know this is kind of small. I tried to make it as big as I could, but again, I'll share the link with you all after the call today. But just focusing in on specific types of supplements, right? So the first one we have here, the first category we have is our energy boosting supplements. And, that's probably one of the main things people think about when it comes to fitness and exercise. We have to sleep, we have to get up, we have to go about our day, but then to try to fit in exercise and additional activity in order to be able to just to get to our goals and function, that's a whole nother thing. So energy is the first thing people think about. Am I going to have enough energy to make it through my workout? Am I going to have enough energy to make it through my days? So these are a couple of supplements that help out with that. Again, not necessarily to replace anything when it comes to diet. It's important to have a well-rounded diet, making sure you're getting fruits and vegetables in, making sure you're getting lean proteins in, healthy fats, all that good stuff. But when it comes to energy boosting supplements, caffeine is actually, as we know, a naturally occurring stimulant, and it helps our bodies to be able to focus more. So a lot of supplements that you see when it comes to energy boosting, they contain caffeine. And that's because caffeine, again, kind of tricks your brain into saying, okay, we've got a little bit of energy here. Let's go ahead and work with this. So again, it's often found in pre-workout drinks. It's also found in combination with vitamin B, because vitamin B also helps our bodies to process carbohydrates in order to produce more energy. And so caffeine in turn can help us to feel less tired, can help us power through workouts. It also helps to, just a little bit of caffeine, maybe about 40 milligrams or so, can actually help with focus. So if you need to power through a project or something you're working on, that's why everybody has their cup of coffee in the morning, is to kind of get that brain going, to say, okay, wake up, it's time to do some work. But caffeine is really good for that. The second energy boosting supplement I wanted to touch on is creatine. And creatine is actually a compound that's made up of 3 different amino acids. And amino acids are those building blocks that, when they're put together, they make the protein. So when, for example, you drink a protein shake, your body breaks that down into the amino acids, and all that goes to help building muscles. So when you think about creatine, it's kind of a combination of a few of those. and it helps to make our muscles stronger. And it also helps our muscles to be able to work through the work that it's doing during workouts and intense activities. So creatine is important. It's mainly found in meats. So if you're vegetarian or vegan, it might be a good idea to supplement with some creatine because you're not getting it in your diet. But if you are okay with eating a variety of meats, and you're getting meat regularly, at least a couple of times a day, you're probably getting enough creatine to support general health and fitness. We hear about creatine when it comes to bodybuilding, and that's because bodybuilding is a whole nother level of muscle building and muscle development. You're trying to take your body to a different place. And that's why creatine supplements are pretty standard when it comes to that. It's been research tested, found to be safe in the levels that it's found in most products. But again, if you eat meat on a regular basis, a couple of times a day, and you're getting enough protein in your diet through meat, then you probably don't need creatine. So any questions so far on the energy boosting supplements? All right. Well, I'll move on. The next category we have are our recovery supplements. And again, as we're exercising on a regular basis, recovery in and of itself is super important. We got to make sure that we allow our bodies to have that downtime in order to be able to build up what we just tore down when it comes to exercise and fitness. So a couple of supplements that can really help with that are our branched chain amino acids, or BCAAs. And essentially those amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. They're the branched chain amino acids specifically are those amino acids that are essential. And when we say essential, that means that we can't get them from our diet. We can't get them from our bodies naturally. Our body doesn't naturally make them, so we have to get them from our diets. And what BCAAs do is when they're taken around the workout, whether it be right before the workout or after the workout, they can help to reduce that muscle soreness. And they also help your body to recover faster after a workout. So, for example, I think the Rebuild may have some BCAAs in it, or it's made up of BCAAs. Yeah. So that when Alba and Latoya, talk about the Rebuild, that's what they're talking about. These BCAAs that help to reduce that soreness and help with recovery. And then collagen is another recovery supplement that's super important. I know when we think about collagen, we think about, pretty skin and, all that good stuff, nice hair. But when it comes to fitness, collagen, which is actually one of the most abundant proteins in our bodies, it makes up probably about 25 to 30% of the protein content or the protein structure of our bodies. And that helps to support not only skin and hair and nails, but it also helps to support joint health. And it also helps our bodies to repair tissues and helps to build muscle in and of itself. So when it comes to recovery, it's super important to make sure we're getting enough collagen. Typically, again, we're getting collagen from our protein sources, animal protein sources, but it's also a good idea to supplement, especially if you're doing a regular fitness routine where you're doing above and beyond your normal or regular physical activity. Okay. Any questions about recovery supplements so far? Good deal. All right. Well, we'll power through. The next category we have is antioxidants and anti-inflammatory supplements. And of course, when we hear antioxidants, we think about like immune health, and that's exactly what this means. But we also have to remember that when we're, exercising on a regular basis, we're introducing stress into our bodies, and our bodies need those nutrients to be able to recover from that stress. And part of that is allowing our bodies to have an ample supply of antioxidants and anti-inflammatories that we can get through food, but it's important to make sure that we have enough to decrease that inflammation, help to protect our bodies from extracellular damage and things like that. So two of the key ones are omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin C and vitamin E. And I put vitamin C and vitamin E together because they come from different food sources and they kind of work in conjunction with each other. So omega-3 fatty acids, those are essential nutrients, essential fatty acids, meaning that our body doesn't make them naturally, so we have to get them from food again. So they're important when it comes to not only heart and brain health, but they're also important in reducing inflammation again, and they also help to support our cell structure. So, when we look at a cell, it's made up of different components, and those omega-3 fatty acids help to kind of pull all that together so that our cells can function the way they need to. And then again, vitamin C and collagen can actually work well together because vitamin C actually helps our bodies to make collagen. So, if you've got enough vitamin C in your system and you're adding collagen, your body can process that collagen a lot better. We know vitamin C is found in different fruits and vegetables. Typically, it's our red ones, our yellow ones, and our orange ones. Those are the ones that if you eat them on a regular basis, meaning at each meal, you're typically going to get enough vitamin C in your diet. But, we always hear about it during cold and flu season. We heard about it a lot during COVID because of the fact that we want to make sure our bodies have enough stored in order to be able to fight infection and inflammation. Vitamin E also helps to support our immune system. It also helps to prevent blood clots, and it keeps our muscles and our nervous system functioning really well. So again, as we're introducing that stress into our bodies by exercising, we got to make sure that we have these nutrients. So again, if you're not a big fruit and vegetable eater, or you don't eat a whole lot of fish or nuts or seeds, then these are the two that you probably may want to add as supplements to make sure you have enough in your system. Any questions on antioxidants or anti-inflammatories? All righty. Next category is appetite control supplements. And this is probably a big one, especially when it comes to weight loss. Initially, it may be a little challenging to control the appetite and fight those cravings, but these particular supplements can actually help with that. And of course, the first one is whey protein. Now, soy proteins and pea proteins, they can also help with this, but whey protein is probably one of the most researched when it comes to appetite control. And that's because when we introduce protein into our system along with carbohydrates, it helps to slow down how quickly our blood sugar rises. And as our blood sugar rises, especially when it rises quickly, that's what creates those cravings, those spikes in appetite, those feelings of hunger. So what we want to do is we want to slow that down a lot. And by eating, for example, if you're eating a meal that has some carbohydrate, some protein, and a little bit of fat, that helps to slow all that down to reduce the cravings. Protein also helps our bodies to feel full quicker. It takes less volume of protein, for example, to make us feel full, make our stomachs feel full, versus the same volume of, something like just fruit or just vegetables or something like that. Now, granted, protein does have more calories per gram or per volume, but at the same time, we want to make sure that if we're eating enough protein, that again can help to reduce some cravings, can help us to feel full for a longer period of time. And of course, we know that the protein helps with rebuilding the muscle too. Green tea extract. Green tea is pretty significant. Green tea is everywhere. We hear about it mostly pertaining to caffeine because it does have a little bit of caffeine. It probably has that 40 milligrams that I talked about earlier. 1 cup of green tea probably has about that much caffeine. But there's a key component in green tea, and you may have heard it referred to as EGCG. And I always butcher the actual chemical name of it, but it's a chemical structure that's found in green tea. And that's actually what can affect our hunger hormones, meaning it suppresses the hormone that says we're hungry. And it actually can help a little bit to aid in burning body fat too. So not saying go out and drink like a gallon of green tea, but at the same time, regular amounts, maybe about 8 to 16 ounces of green tea, or, supplements that contain that EGCG can help with controlling appetite and burning a little bit of body fat. Any questions on that? All right. So our last category is our sleep supporting supplements. And if anybody who knows me, I stress sleep. Like you can't live a healthy life without making sure your sleep is in check. And so these three supplements are proven to help support sleep in that way. The first one we've heard of, melatonin. But melatonin is a hormone that actually naturally occurs within our system. What happens when melatonin gets out of whack, or how you know your melatonin may not be the way it needs to be, is your sleep patterns start to fall off, your circadian rhythms fall off. So you might be the type of person that might be able to fall asleep, but you can't stay asleep longer than maybe about 3 or 4 hours, and then you're up and you can't go back to sleep. That might be a sign that you might not be making enough melatonin. Also, if you're one that is up all night and then during the day you get real tired, that might be a sign that melatonin isn't being produced the way it needs to. So again, melatonin helps to regulate our sleep cycles, our circadian rhythms, and it also helps our bodies to recognize that once we're asleep, we need to stay asleep until we're fully rested, we've gone through our REM cycles, all that good stuff. So melatonin is important. The one thing I do want to say about melatonin is a lot of people will say that when they take it, it doesn't work. And that's because once you start supplementing with melatonin, that kind of triggers your body to make melatonin. So at some point, you may have to reduce the amount of melatonin you're taking or stop it altogether for a minute, because again, your body may be overproducing. And, in this case, too much of a good thing is not a good thing. So we want to make sure that with melatonin, you're actually paying attention to how much you're taking. Don't start off with the highest dose. I usually tell people to start off with maybe about 3 to 5 milligrams. And then if that doesn't work for a few days, then you start increasing by maybe 3 to 5. So melatonin, it definitely helps and it's super important. The next one, I'm sure you've heard of, magnesium. When we think about magnesium, obviously, we think about muscle soreness, but magnesium, the way it works is it regulates our neurotransmitters, particularly the GABA neurotransmitter, and that's responsible for controlling relaxation and sleep. And that's why it helps to kind of secondarily reduce our muscle cramps and muscle soreness, because it gives those signals to the neurotransmitters to say, okay, body, now you need to relax. And in turn, it helps us to be able to relax enough to go to sleep and improve our sleep quality. And then the last supplement under sleep supporting is our L-theanine. And L-theanine also has a similar effect as magnesium. It helps to influence those neurotransmitters that help to relax our brain. So essentially, what magnesium and L-theanine do is, again, they affect those neurotransmitters and tell our bodies to calm down, go to sleep, relax. So again, if you're one that has trouble falling asleep, this magnesium or L-theanine may be something you want to consider supplementing for a little bit. If you can fall asleep, but you have trouble staying asleep, melatonin is probably more the supplement that you might want to try to incorporate. All right. And with that, I guess in closing, again, supplements are meant to be in addition to a healthy diet. They're not meant to replace a healthy diet in any way. So, when we change our eating habits, and we're noticing how our bodies are changing when it comes to increasing our exercise or changing our diet in any way, we want to make sure that we're targeted when we're choosing supplements. We're not just adding a ton of supplements just because, they might work, because I guess my belief is that we want to make sure that we know what we're taking and we know that what we're taking is working. If we're taking one supplement and we're feeling better, then we know that supplement is working and we need to continue it long term. But if we're taking like 10 supplements and something is still off, it's hard to tell, like, what the supplement you might want to get rid of versus the one you might want to keep is. So again, of course, Alba and Latoya, they're the gurus when it comes to, choosing the right supplements for what you need. So, I strongly encourage you to have that conversation with them. I'm open to having it as well with you all. But again, this handout should at least give you some just some quick facts, some key ideas as to how supplements can enhance and support your fitness and health journeys. And with that, I'm open to any questions.
Congratulations, Jessica. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Anybody have
Thank you.
any? What are the signs I need to look out for what are the signs I need to look out for when I use supplements for long term? Is there a potential effect on my liver and kidneys if there's a certain amount I consume?
And that all depends on the supplement, right? Not only the supplement, but there are other factors such as like if you have family history of liver disease or kidney disease, that may be something you want to talk to your doctor or primary care provider about. Also your fluid consumption, like if you're not drinking enough water, that can have an impact on your kidneys. But typically, the most common issues people have with kidneys are developing kidney stones, and that can come from any increase in, like sodium or calcium or magnesium potentially, and that's again taking above and beyond what's recommended. So the safest answer would be is that number one, you make sure you know what the recommended daily allowance for any supplement you take is, and make sure you compare that to what's on the label of the supplement you're taking. So, for example, when, some of these supplements out here, they have these mega doses. It's not necessary because you're only asking your body to process more than it's capable of doing. And so, if, for example, magnesium, the recommended daily amount is about 400 milligrams, a little bit more than 400 milligrams a day for most adults. If you have a magnesium supplement that's 1,000 milligrams, that's too much. You don't need it. And then you open yourself up to potential kidney or liver damage. So, I would say if you have family history, I would talk to your doctor about how that could impact the supplement or how the supplements you take could impact that. And then number two, just make sure you're drinking plenty of water and making sure you're eating your fruits and vegetables, all the healthy things and really, eating in the right way when it comes to that. I know that kind of didn't answer the question, but I hope it did.
Perfect. Can you stop share screen really quick?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yep.
That's okay. All right. Yes. Okay. So everybody take yourself off mute and thank our nutritionist, our dietitian, Jessica McAllister.
Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate you all.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, I'm super excited. Okay, thank you just for clarifying what are supplements and why they're important and how they can help you on your health journey. So my wife and I have been doing this for 14 years, and we've been taking these supplements for 14 years. So we can definitely guide you if you have any more questions about what did she say? What did she say? Let me see. She said, "Sorry, I'm shoving my face."
Who is that?
I think it's Jean. Not sure.
Yeah, I think she was the one that asked the question and she gave
Yeah,
the thumbs up.
okay. Jean, is that you? iPhone?
Yes. Adia. I got
Okay.
He's creepy.
Okay.
You're so funny. Okay. She's leaving her baby's crib. Oh, she's saying sorry because she's eating right now. Don't be sorry, girl. Feed that baby. Okay, so we're gonna share our screen and share a couple of supplements with you, just to share with you what it is that we do. So this is Jessica, and she's so cute. I love Jessica.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, Jessica. So next up, guys, we really want to celebrate your wins. So if you could put your wins in the chat for me. Like wins meaning like what is something that you are so proud of yourself this week? It could be you feel your clothes are looser. You got more energy. You were able to use the restroom regularly. I don't care. Whatever it is, drop it in the chat. Have courage. Just encourage other people as well. Come on. If I have to call you out, I'm gonna call you out. So first off, she was talking about the energy boosting, okay? So yes, caffeine, right? But how many of us have gone to like a corner store and just gotten something really quick because we needed a boost? I know I have. How many of us have seen a Starbucks or a coffee shop and been like, I need something quick. I'm falling asleep. When in reality, a lot of these things are filled with a lot of sugar, right? So caffeine can be great if I remember taking caffeine in the morning, like a pot of coffee in the morning, and then I would have like my 5-hour energy drink, my Red Bulls in the evening to keep me going throughout my day. And then somebody introduced me to what is the herbal tea concentrate right here. And she talks about green tea. So this is concentrated green tea, okay? So she talks about green tea further forward. But so this, I replaced my coffee and I replaced my energy drinks. And what I loved about it, that there was no crash and it was actually boosting my metabolism. And then I got introduced to the Mega Tea. So the Mega Tea has a bunch of vitamin B, which helps with mental clarity. And adding that to my tea, boosting my metabolism, giving me mental clarity, giving me tons of energy, I felt good and I didn't have any crash and it tasted amazing. We added in some Total Control also that helps with electrolytes. Total Control helps with mental focus as well. This right here, we have electrolytes. So electrolytes are so important to helping you conduct energy in your body, helping you stay hydrated as well. If you're hydrated, your body just functions better. Your digestion functions better, your mind functions better, everything functions better. And we do have creatine. So in case you didn't know, and then our pre-workout, guys, our pre-workout is so clean, you don't have to cycle off of it. There's nothing in there that's going to harm you. What I like about the Prepare is that when I work out and I drink it, it has this fast muscle twitching reaction that it hits exactly when my muscles start to get fatigued, right? So then it pushes me to do a little more because my muscles are getting that energy that it needs, that now it's not hurtful. You don't feel it. It's just you can do more and push yourself a little more. And then we have the high protein coffee, right? This stuff right here is like nothing else. I love the high protein coffee because it has protein in it, first of all, so it can be your snack. And then it also has actual clean caffeine in it for you to enjoy afternoon snack with some caffeine as your snack. And then next up, we have our, I can't even read that. Our recovery supplements, like she said, we do have collagen, okay? Back on the mainland, we add our collagen to our recovery, to our shakes, to our teas. We add it to everything. You can even drink it by itself.
So good.
And then we have the Rebuild Strength that helps with recovery. As she was saying, this helps recovery after a workout is super duper duper important, especially what you eat. So if you're eating a lot of high sugary things after a workout, you're not really intentionally focused on supplementing a healthy sugar, which is you do use sugar while you work out, but making sure that you're eating a healthy sugar, right? So some fruit, right? Some fruit is great. With some protein, you need to hit that protein mark. So this makes it simple and easy for you to recover properly. BCAAs, guys, incredible. We have some best. And so I wanted to hit on this Restore, okay? Because it's not just for people who work out, but this has something called, it's called AMLA. And what it does for you is it boosts your immunity, improves your digestive system, enhances skin health, strengthens hair, supports heart health, regulates blood sugar, aids weight loss, detoxifies the body, improves vision, and reduces inflammation, which is the #1 for recovery, right? Reducing inflammation and helping you get right back on your feet. It also has turmeric and elderberry is great as well, not just for your body, but for the inflammation part, but also for your immune system. Next up, we have our antioxidant and anti-inflammatory products. So many of them. I'm going to be honest with you. I believe all our products have some sort of vitamin or nutrient that has some sort of antioxidant or anti-inflammatory in them. So this is just a few. I couldn't fit them all on there. Who knows? Who's heard about our vegan line? Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard about the vegan line. The vegan line is legit, guys. Legit. We have an immune booster that helps as well with anti-inflammatory, and it provides antioxidants. The protein is amazing. The greens, guys, the green booster is so on point when it comes to anti-inflammatory. Then we have, of course, our immunity essentials that helps boost our immune system. This right here is like a vitamin for your immune system, okay? We have Rose Garden Schizandra. These two are antioxidants, and they help out a lot with it. This helped me out a lot because I used to have a lot of bad allergies. It helped me to not, because when I would get allergies, I would actually like feel like I was sick. I'd get a fever, I'd get achy. So this really helped me out as well. And she talked about healthy fats. This is what
So
she
if
say?
you're in New Mexico and you get that dust, Rose Garden Sazandra Plus for sure.
Yes. What did she say about
Omega-3.
Omega-3? This is our Omega-3 product, guys. It's so
Herbalife.
clean and so pure that if you put it in the freezer, it's not going to freeze because it's pure fish oil. Majority of products that you find on the shelf, you put them in the freezer, they're going to freeze because they have some water in them as a filler. And then we have our best defense. This right here, I recommend that everybody have one on hand. You got kids, your kids can take it, you can take it. It's vitamin C and vitamin D, and it also has zinc in it. And echinacea. And people were looking for this like crazy during COVID, and we had it, and we were just going crazy with it. And then, of course, we have our digestive system. So your digestive system can inflame as well. So make sure that you're taking care of your body by, first of all, like Jessica was mentioning, what you eat is super important. So recognizing when you're eating things and you're not feeling comfortable, take note. But aloe helps soothe your digestive system as well as get that stuff out. And of course, our shakes are jam-packed with vitamins. And when your body is filled with nutrition, y'all, you just feel better. You just feel good. You can feel it reduces inflammation, all the vitamins that are in there. And now we have our appetite control. Okay, so you guys should be taking screenshots of these so that way you can just go back. So I'll go back so you can take screenshots. So appetite control. Our Prolesa Duo is the #1. This helps suppress your hunger and helps you lose body fat, which helps you lose inches around your waist, around your arms, around your legs. Beverage mix is a great source of protein, okay? Great source of protein. This helps with a quick snack. There's 0 sugar in here, and it's straight up protein, okay? Whey protein. This over here as well, personalized protein powder. This is straight whey protein. This is what people use when they just need to meet a certain mark on their protein. This is our snack defense. So it helps people who have a normal range within their sugar level. So let's say that you have high cravings, right? Because your sugar levels go high. Well, it's gonna plateau to the point where you're not going up and down. And it's gonna help you have more control over over your instantaneous reaction to going and grab something to snack on. And of course, our Obo Tea concentrate helps with control hunger because she mentioned green tea. And then we have our protein drink mix. This is why we say you need to add it to your shake. This has a vitamin K in there that helps with the absorption of your shake. Okay, absorption of the vitamins, the nutrients, the protein, because in reality, majority of people do not have a healthy digestive system or a gut that is actually absorbing the nutrition or the food that they put into their body. So they're just eating and they're letting it out. Our products help you so that they're also healing and cleansing at the same time. And it's not like a harsh cleanse. It's just helping you heal at the same time. Because imagine yourself having like an injury on the outside, right? And on your hands, how many of you put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had an injury on your hand? Put a 1 in the chat. Okay. And then you go and you try to use that hand. It takes a lot longer for that hand to heal, right? So you have to let it heal so that you can use it properly and use it longer. So this is what these products do. They help you heal from the inside because we don't get to see on the inside what's really going on. We just assume things look good and they're working properly. But on the outside, if we see something wrong, we try to put a Band-Aid on it, or we try to put some ointment on it, or we try to do something to make it heal better. Your insides are the same way. If you're not feeding it the proper nutrition, which people lack knowledge of, and they also don't know what foods and nutrition to reach, they also have no clue on where to go or how to find these things. The supplements are a great way to help you and to help you as well get the results that you want. And then we have our enhanced protein, guys. This protein is really legit. I'm excited. We got Cody on here who's about to get started on it. And then we have our and then we have our, I can't go back. Hold on, I'm stuck. We're okay, babe?
Yeah.
I can't go back. This thing won't let me. There we go. Okay, so we have our sleep and rest. Okay. If you didn't know, we have products that'll help you sleep. So sleep, I think, is probably the most underrated factor to weight loss. It's not counted. And stress. If you're resting well and you're getting the sleep that you deserve, that you need, your body responds better to getting the results that you want. So we have Sleep Now. Sleep Now has melatonin in it, and it helps you get all REMs of sleep. Meaning there are 3 stages that you go into sleep. And so we don't usually reach the 3rd one because of usually we're stressed out or we're just overthinking. And then we have the relaxation tea. So if we take the relaxation tea, and that one has lemon balm. Both our Nightworks and our lemon balm are beneficial to rest. So lemon balm reduces stress and anxiety, improves sleep quality, boosts cognitive function, supports digestion, balances mood, strengthens immunity, support heart health, reduces PMS symptoms, ladies, aids in weight management, and promotes healthy skin. Okay, so both our relaxation and our Nightworks have lemon balm in them. Nightworks helps with the elasticity of your vessels. So your vessels, okay, what happens with the lemon balm is it provides elasticity, which opens up, which helps the blood flow. So how many of us has fallen asleep and then we wake up to like a numb arm and we didn't even do nothing, or we wake up to a leg that's fallen asleep, right? It's so uncomfortable. You're not getting the proper circulation. This is where the Nightworks come in. And then we have the extra cal for magnesium. Ladies, we need extra calcium. Number 1. Okay, we need extra calcium as women. So those are the products. I'm gonna quickly go back so you can take pictures of them. Okay, if you could take a pictures just so you can see what it is. 1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
All right. Yeah. Give it up for Coach Alba. Put some fire in the chat. All right. So, a lot of you guys are in the challenge. A few of you are not right now, and many of you are VIP members. We have two new VIP members. If you're brand new, put a 1 in the chat. We have Mo, and then we have Alicia, and who else?
Alyssa and Monica.
And Monica. All right. So brand new VIP members, you guys get a discount. You guys get gifts. So that's a possibility if you're wanting to get a discount on the products, and then it'll be less for you to get into the challenge for April. All right. And then you know how it goes, right? Our goal is to transform how many lives?
1 million.
1 million lives, okay? So we can't do that alone. Our goal is to transform 1 million lives, and you know people that we don't know, and there's people out there that are wishing, needing a coach, needing guidance, and we're here to help them. If that's something that you're interested in, let us know. So the next call we'll have is next Sunday, same time. Okay. This is one more week in this challenge. Okay. So you're going to be taking our after pictures this weekend. But also we have Shape Up Hawaii.
Hey.
Okay, so we had 80 people last month. Looks like we're gonna have over 100 this month. If you're in Las Cruces, I know a lot of you are in different places, but also Las Cruces has an event March 22nd as well. If you want to join that one, it's gonna be in El Paso, Texas. Please let me know if you'd like to join. And thank you guys so much, for getting on. 17 of us are willing, eager to learn, and that's how you grow. That's how you get better, is by learning, being willing to hear new things and then implement them. So with that being said, we're gonna give you some moments to share.
Oh.
Is there anybody that would like to share your win out loud, or is there anybody that would like to ask us any questions?
My win is that I found me again, just coming back to the products. I know how amazing it feels, and I just want to share that with everybody again.
Yes. I love
Yes,
you.
put some hearts in the chat for Momo Monique finding herself again.
I'm proud of you.
Yes, we're so proud of you. Julie said, I got it for my husband so that he lets me sleep and I can get up and work out. It works.
Which one?
Which product was that, Julie?
The sleepy tea.
Yeah, the relaxation
I
tea.
miss your face. Oh my
How
God.
are you?
Julie
Well,
is
since
Julie's the best neighbor ever. Just letting you know. If you ever move to Las Cruces, ask for Julie and ask where she lives so you can live next to her. It's gonna.
so I wanted to share, I've lost over 30 pounds, and these
Wow.
ladies, my coaches, and we continue to keep it up and to shake it up, and here we are. We'll continue.
Yes.
And the family's also joined in, and we're moving and shaking. So thank you. And these ladies know my family. They know the babies, and they're humongous now. My boy is about 6 feet tall now, so he loves working out. So
Let's go. And that's the impact that we can make with our neighbors, our family, and our friends. This is a family affair here with Julie and her family getting healthy together. So we're super proud of you, Julie. We love you.
Oh, yes. And Tillette says she's moving to El Paso. Tillette, there's a ton of family out there from the We Do Transformation that you're going to get to connect with. That's going to be so much fun.
Yes, we're all over. All right, we have a few more minutes. Does anybody else want to share? You feel a burning desire, nervousness, excitement?
Some of my wins are I've increased my water, I've added more veggies to my plate, and I'm doing better with my portion controls. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fire, girl.
All right, who else would like to share the wins out loud?
I'll share.
Yes,
I know I've talked a lot, but quite honestly, just because we're in the circle here, I feel the need to share. I mean, not only, do I support you all in this way, but I have found, I have my go-to products. I have my regular orders. I was chiming in that I mix my greens and my collagen every morning. It's like clockwork. At night, I'm doing the aloe vera and the BCAAs. So, like getting on that routine and implementing and taking the supplements I need to. I take my Rebuild after every workout. Like the habits are the key for me. And what I found with the products is being consistent, making it habits, doing it every day. You see the results. Like I feel the results. I feel better. I have less joint pain. I can power through workouts better. I can recover better. Like it's just a whole thing. And I think like doing these challenges for me has been the biggest part of all that. So I again, I can't thank y'all enough for all
We
of
love
that.
you, Jessica.
Love you.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, go ahead.
one thing I just want to talk about is quality, right? Because there's a lot of supplements out there, but it's all about quality. When it comes to the Herbalife products, you can Google the #1 nutrition company in the world. You could ask Siri, you could ask Alexa, and it'll say Herbalife. And it's just because of our integrity of the company, the integrity of wanting the best of the best that's in the products, and it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
So I just want you to be assured, because a lot of you are brand new here, that there's so many doctors, like nutritionists, like just making sure, and there's so much testing that's been done on all the products. And if one is too much of something, it's out. And they do it over, so it's just really on point. And then just to have a nutritionist here with us, a dietitian, Jessica, to me, it speaks volumes. She gives advice to the soldiers, and these are the products that she's taking and she trusts in. So I just hope that gives you a little bit more, confidence in what you're doing and confidence in the program that you're on. So I'm so excited. Make sure that you join the next challenge. April's open, and let's keep getting in the best shape of our lives, guys. I love to take
Hold on. So we have Miss Dawn that said she's happy and was able to maintain a habit for a whole year. Good job, Dawn. Super excited for you. And then it's okay, as long as you stay committed to your meal plan. I think that's Adia taking a break from the challenge, but y'all helped me in so many good ways. That's Z, right, Adia? You can just give me a thumbs up. Yeah, definitely. Adia has changed her health, her nutrition, and is a little bit more focused on taking care of herself, what I've noticed. So super excited. Here we go with the picture. So go ahead, babe.
All right, everybody, please, let's see your face. And I love you guys joining this, because it just helps us to feel like we're not alone, right? So now we're all going to be able to see each other's faces, that we're here, that from all different places, all different races, and we have the same goal, which is to get in the best shape of our lives, to feel good. Oops, I didn't mean to do that right now.
Esther.
To feel good, and just to love our bodies, love ourselves. Tilette, Cody, you want to turn on your camera?
Cody's
Jess, Dawn. All right. 1, 2. Jess, here we go. Cheese. All right. God bless you guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right. I'll see you in the chat. Make sure you post in the chat. Stay consistent. Love you.
Hey, ladies. Love you all.
Love you, lovely. Bye, Monique.
Bye.
Bye, Bye, Zoya.
Bye, Julie.
Bye, Julie.
We love you.
Bye. See you next Sunday.